Okay, hello, Jessica. My name is David, and I am doing an interview on the middle adulthood, and I'm going to be interviewing to you today. Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay. What age are you?
40.
Okay. What are the visible signs of aging that you have noticed that are happening at this time in your life? Happening at this time in your life.
The advanced technology nowadays, everything is with technology. Back in the days, we didn't have as much technology. We didn't even have phones, and now everything has to do with technology.
Are you a fan of the new technology?
Yes and no.
Why is
I
that?
am because it's easier to navigate different things, but I'm not because all the children are stuck to technology
Okay.
and it takes away from their activities and their actual playtime.
Okay, so the third question is, does your family have any heredity heart problems like cancer, hypertension, or diabetes?
No, not that I know of.
Are you aware of the signs and symptoms of these health problems?
Yes, I am aware of them, but my family does not have any.
Okay. So since entering this stage of life, have you noticed any cognitive, intellectual decline in how you make decisions or remember things?
Yes, I feel that as I'm aging, I am forgetting things more. And also, I have to think about things more now than I did 20 years ago. In order for me to make decisions, I always look at the pros and cons of before I make my decision, when before I would just react and make a decision right away.
How have your relationships changed with others since entering into this stage of life? Like your spouse, your significant other, parents, children, co-workers, or neighbors?
I think that it has changed for the best. I feel like I have more patience than I would 20 years ago, and I am more tolerant of people. 20 years ago, I probably wouldn't tolerate as much. Now I feel like I'm more patient and I can tolerate more things.
So in other words, you got wiser.
Yes.
Okay. The sixth question is, what is your career at this time?
Education. I'm a teacher.
And what school is that at? And where are you
Buffalo,
located?
Buffalo Jones Elementary in Garden City, Kansas.
Are you comfortable and content with your career?
Yes, I am
And why is that?
because I like to teach kids. It satisfies me to know that they are learning and that I am helping mold the future.
Okay. Do you want to advance or change your career in the future?
Not at the time. I really like what I'm doing. I like working with kids. The other opportunity would probably become a principal, but that's more working with adults. So at the time, I'd rather stay with kids. I like the interaction with kids.
Okay. What lifestyle choices have had a strong impact on your health status? Like exercises, diets, habits, just things like that.
Not exercising has had a really bad impact on my choices, especially now that I'm older. I feel like I should have exercised more a long time ago, so I wouldn't feel so sluggish and tired now.
Do you feel like that's just a habit that you had to do when you were younger so you could have more motivation at this age? Or
Yes, I
do
started
you
at a young.
or do you believe that at this age you could still do it, but it would be more hard since you never
I
really
feel
got
that
into that?
I feel that you can do it anytime, but I feel that if you start at a young age, it becomes a habit and you're just used to it and naturally do it all the time. Then if you start later on in life, sometimes you don't have the energy to start anymore. So it just doesn't become a habit no more because you're just too tired to even start it. So the earlier you start it, the better.
Okay. What lifestyle choices have had a strong impact? Oh, sorry, I just asked you that question. If you could change your choices from the past, what lifestyle choices would you change?
Definitely the exercising and healthy eating. I think that is a big part of your life, and especially you come to find that out as you get older in age. You find out that your habits that you had as a young person really affect you as you get older.
Okay. And then the last question is, do you predict you will or have you felt like you have experienced a midlife crisis? How do their answers compare to the typical development for medical found in your resources? Please explain. The book?
I don't think, yeah, I read that and I was like, what the hell is this?
Do you predict you will or have you felt like you have experienced a midlife crisis?
I haven't, I don't feel like I have experienced it yet, but I do predict in the future I will. Right now at this point in my life, I feel like I haven't had a midlife crisis yet.
Okay. Thank you for your participation in this interview.
You're welcome. Thank you.